Hi, I'm Phyllis from the Doll Corner, and welcome to my channel. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you find it helpful. Today I want to show how I clean up old dolls. This is one I picked up at a yard sale, and you never know where they've been. You don't want to give a child a little doll to play with that's had some knows what on it. So I like to take it apart and wash it all up and clean it all up. Take any marks off the body. So I take and I find where the neck is attached. Usually it's at the right, on one side of the neck. And one is in with a zip tie. And just pull that out. And I think, oh, there it is. And you see the head pulls right out. And then you can give that a good wash, being careful not to get it in around the eyes. This eye is a problem, and hopefully I can fix it. And then I take the stuffing out, pull it out like this, and I get in here and I find how these arms are tied on, and this has a string. And then that should slip right out, and there's your arm. And I do the same with the other one. Sometimes it's a little tricky just to get in there with a pair of sharp, get a hold of the thread. And I got it. I didn't get it all out. Well, you just still want to come on. There we have it, I think. Yeah. And you do the same with the legs, and you pull this all out. Just do the legs, and they come off just as easy as the arms. Hopefully a little easier, but it just takes a little playing around with it. Now that's one kind of a body. This is another one, and the arms, the head was put on the same way, but the arms and legs are sewn on, and there's no little groove in there to hold the thread or the string or the wire, and it's sewn. So before I washed this one up, I just took a little bit of glue and touched it. It's coming off a little bit there, so it wouldn't fray out. And I covered this hole, it's in the arm, with a piece of tape or waterproof tape, so the water wouldn't go in there. But if it does, you can always just hang it upside down and let it drain out. If it doesn't, you can't, if it's not draining out properly, take your hair dryer and blow in there, and it'll eventually dry out. But I hang it up like this, so it gives the arms and legs a good chance to drain. Now there's another kind of body, and it was in dolls before 1950, and it was a wood shavings or sawdust they used to stuff them with as well. But I find if you want to save the original doll, it's very, very difficult to get that shavings in there. They dried out and they just, you know. So if there's little holes in, quite often around the arms where they've been moved, and that you'll get little holes. I take some fray check and check those little holes, put a little patch on top, and then make another body. Put little casings around each arm. This one they just made it like this, like a little sleeve, and then that tucks in to put the arm in. And the same one. And I leave an opening down the back, and then I try to make it as tight as I can, and then just sew it up, hand stitch it up the back after I have my head and everything on. Or the head won't be off, I guess. You just stitch it up. And it works very well. Now this one was filled with pieces of foam. And foam gets smelly after a while. It seems to break down and gives off a stale smell. So I took that all out, and I have washed this doll. And now I want to show you. I've got the one arm in. You want to make sure the thumb is up and the little finger goes along the bottom seam, the inseam of the arm. This arm looks like this. And see, I got my thumb up, and I just push it all in here like this. I like dental floss to tie them. I take a piece off, and it's really strong. I haven't been able to break it. You can really tug on it. So I get my arm, making sure I've got it in there correctly. Take this and wrap it around here 2 or 3 times. And I don't know whether you can see this or not, but I'm going to I go around once, and then I go around the second time, and then I pull that tight, and that's not going to slip, so that's on there really snug. And then I tie it in another knot, couple knots, and it's not going anywhere. And there it's on. Now I'm going to finish stuffing it. I find chopsticks is really handy in the sewing corner. I use them for all kinds of things. I'm getting that. You want it in nice and tight. A lot of pressure in there. My next video, I'm going to show you how to dress. How I'll dress. How I pick the fabric that I'm going to use. Because surprisingly, the dolls are all different. Their coloring, their hair coloring and stuff. And the fabric you use really makes a difference, I find. Almost got enough on here. And this one especially, she's got sort of a light brown, orangey brown hair and pink shoes. So I'll have to figure. Now I have threaded my string through there, slip her head on. And I'll just tie that in, and there. And I washed her face and her hair. Now I turned her head upside down when I was washing it, so the water wouldn't get into the head. If it does, you can always air dry it with the dryer inside. But so stay tuned, or subscribe, and you'll get a notice when I put my next video out. And I think she should be cute dressed. Let's see. You see what I mean about her coloring? So the next time we'll figure that one out, what we're going to dress her in. So subscribe, come back for my next video. Follow me on Instagram. If you have any questions, email me at dollfashion77@gmail.com. And thanks for watching. Bye now.